Hey everybody, so we're live. No fancy starting soon, no music, no nothing. Just kind of wanted to pop in and say hello. I missed a couple of you guys yesterday. I'm sorry. Wanted to try to get back to doing a normal live stream on Fridays at 9 o'clock, but obviously I'm a bit late. I was in Burleson, or Burleson. I think I'm Burleson. Burleson. I think that's right. It's about an hour and 40 minutes away from here, doing a show. Then I was there for an hour, then drove an hour and 40 minutes back, just got home and changed. So I got a pizza on the way. So maybe if I'm doing the stream then, you'll get to meet the pizza person. But yeah, so good show. A little further away than I usually like to go on a Friday night, especially last minute. It wasn't, I was like called and it was like, hey, can you come do this? I'm like, yeah, right. I'm there. Okay, sure. So I got that tonight. And then tomorrow night I have a show in Westlake that I'm doing. So, and both kind of not planned, with much headway. So that was kind of the thing. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do during the stream tonight. Hopefully I'll get to meet a couple people, have them pop on, say hi. Be cool to hang out with some people. Got Black Magic and Mr. Fisher Mooser. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with me tonight. If you missed earlier, I have a pizza coming in about 40 minutes. So if there has to be a small interruption for that, no, it's for pizza time. So hope you forgive me. Working hard. Have not been able to keep up a regular good schedule with YouTube lately. I'm very sorry. It's something that I'm working on. In fact, I'm working on some new content that maybe I can produce while I'm on my shows. If you're following me on Discord, you'll know that I put forth the idea of doing a vlog because I'm doing so much work out of the house now. It would be a lot easier to be able to collect video footage and tell stories and show kind of a sample taste of what my life is like on the day to day, doing these shows. And it would be easier to produce than being able to sit down and have a piece of, content that it's very different than it was in 2020. I'll tell you that. So I'm very busy now, which is good. It's a good problem to have. But yeah, it's making it hard for me to sit down in front of the camera for any long periods of time. I'm not home. So yeah, cool to see you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if maybe we'll play a game or something. I don't know what you all feel up to, but maybe we'll do something. Would love your thoughts. I just wanted to come on and say hello and see you guys because it's been a hot minute. What can I show you? Just do some show and tell stuff. Some of you guys saw photographs of this if you're on Discord. This is something cool that was made for me by my former neighbor. There you go. It's a magic minute, right? It's me. Hello. I love this thing. It sits on my desk all the time. If you're watching this, Eric, this is one of my most prized possessions in the world. Thank you for this. This is wonderful. That's cool. No, I didn't move. I stayed in the same place. My neighbor moved. I've been looking at the controlled minds thing. How to control minds thing. It looks interesting. It really does. I'm thinking about maybe should I purchase it? I don't know. I don't know what's in there that I there's some stuff in there that I don't perform. At least not Peter Turner's version of it, but it looks like it's really well put together, and so I might have to actually go bite the bullet and get it. I am thinking about doing some more product reviews, especially that's something that I want to talk about. With the vlog idea, something else that I'd like to do is I'd like to incorporate new effects that I'm learning or that I get and I'm reviewing, and get some like real world footage of me actually performing it for a live audience, and then showing you how they react, and then you can get an idea of what that looks like. I think that might be a good way to kind of get what's the audience's reaction on this effect. Do you know any good magic books? Boy, howdy! Yes. In what genre? Are you looking for general magic? Are you looking for card magic, coin magic, silk magic, dove magic. What are you looking for? Yes, the answer is yes. I know a lot of really good magic books. If you could help me narrow it down, I would love that, and then I can help you out a little bit more. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. So glad you're here. Yes, it is a surprise. Was not planning on doing this, and then I honestly, I have to tell you, you guys, you supply me with so much energy and creative juice, more than you ever know. Request videos go a long way. But what I'm talking about right now specifically is I saw some comments that people had left on my video from yesterday, which was kind of a random thing, and people going, "Hey, I'm sorry I missed you," or "Hey, come back," or whatever. And I was like, I'm sitting there reading those, and I was like, screw it, I'll do a live stream. Why not? I miss these guys. They're obviously wanting to hang out. Let's do it. So there's that. Black Magic, card and coin. If you're looking for really inexpensive options, what I would honestly, the classics are a classic for a reason. You should definitely have those. If you don't, you should do Encyclopedia of Card Magic. You should look at Royal Road to Card Magic. You should look at any of the Card College series by Roberto Giabbi. You should look at, that'll get you, that right there, the information in any one of those books could bring you to pro level magician, Coin Magic, one that is not a good place to start would be anything that Danny Goldsmith has put out is all excellent. Look at some of his projects, especially on Gumroad. He's not telling me to say that, but take a look at his stuff. He's got some great stuff. The Metal series by Eric Jones is also very good, especially depending, I don't know where you are in your skill level. If you already know a little bit of coin magic, you're looking for something a little bit, some of the more challenging stuff or more intricate plots and that kind of stuff. It's not a book I would start anybody out with, but a book that if it's you're looking for that next thing would be Bobo's Modern Coin Magic. That is a fabulous book for coin magic. Also finished the plot to the movie I'm making. I didn't know you were making a movie. You have to tell me more about that. Would you save that stream? I'm not sure what you mean, KR Comrade. I'm assuming KR Comrade, but I'm not sure what you mean by what I saved that stream. But I would love to answer that. If you could rephrase that, it would help. So you're making a movie. What's your movie about? Is it magic related, or is this custom Star Wars theme? I'm curious. So far, it's about a 45-minute plus movie. Wow, we're gonna be able to see it anywhere? I would love. I love Star Wars. Would love to see what you come up with. I want to show you guys something. Okay. Okay, time for a little story time, okay? Little story time. This here is my new Halliburton case. If you're not familiar with a Zero Halliburton case, this is a... normally, you want to buy something like this, you're going to spend between $400 and $600. It is solid aluminum. Solid as a rock. A little bit shiny, obviously. It's reflecting my green screen. And look, now it's an invisible case. This is a beefy sucker. I got this from a garage sale, actually, for $15. And it needed a little bit of work, a little bit of cleaning up and stuff. It's a vintage one. But this is my new close-up and mentalism case. This is what I used to carry my close-up supplies with me. And when I do a mentalism show, because it's nice and flat, this is what I carry. Nice, solid. This thing's got to weigh like 15 pounds. It's heavy. But I just thought that was super cool, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Because man, I lucked out in that case. Even sold secondhand, a case like that can go for like $300. So I can't believe $15, $15, and it looks boss. It looks like I should be handcuffed to it, and maybe I should walk in like to my shows with my handcuffed. Maybe that would be a thing. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? Uh, you are the king when it comes to finding these links. So thank you. I don't know if you have like a random just like set of links that you just save in a folder for whenever I start talking or whatever, but or if you just like Google foo. But thank you. I really appreciate it, and you bring so much to the stream. You're the best. So I want to know more about Justin's thing. He says, I haven't done a donation type thing. Says it's copyrighted, can't put it out for people to purchase to watch it. Ah, yeah, that's fair enough. I meant, is there an option to save a stream after you finish it? And if so, that would be awesome. Yeah, actually, if you go back, if you look at my channel page and you go to videos and then you go to live, you'll see I've actually got a pretty big library of live streams that I've done in the past that are saved. Sometimes what happens is that if I do a stream and I come on for like 5 or 10 minutes or something and I end up just talking to myself, there's no back and forth. And really these live streams work best whenever I'm answering questions or sharing stuff, and stuff is being shared back, and it's really a conversation. When I'm just sitting here by myself, it's not a planned. I have a piece of content that I need to get through, and here's a slide, and here's a slide, and here's the thing. So without that back and forth, it kind of fizzles out. It's just me talking to a camera into the ether. So with those, I either usually delete them or I will archive them and maybe use some of the footage later for something else. But I don't make those ones public because they're honestly pretty boring to watch. But yeah, so I hope that answers your question. But yeah, go check out the other ones. There's a lot of there are some really solid ones, including ones I've interviews I've done with just recently Scott Wells, Kyle Purnell, Danny Goldsmith, Mago Knox, a whole bunch of interview things, which I want to bring more of those onto the channel, and then also like workshops. And also I brought Josh on the channel, who you can see in the stream there. I brought him in, and he's shared a lot of his magic creations with us too, and gave some tutorials. So lots of really cool stuff. I'm trying to catch up with all you guys, so I'm sorry. I'm talking and everybody's talking and I'm missing stuff. So I want to just give me a moment and I'll check this stuff out and see what you guys say. I did on my phone, but now I have to Google it. Almost every week he makes a live. It's true, except for recently, whenever I've been working, because every Friday night I've been crazy busy. I'm trying to do more short content because those are things that I can make in the moment whenever I'm doing an actual task that is a magic thing, like the handkerchief I just did. If you don't know that, go check out my shorts. I just check out my shorts. Sounds like an insult. Hey, check out my shorts. Yeah, but doing that. Trying to do some more of that content, but here's what I wanted to break. I'm kind of circling around to this is this guy right here, my Joby GorillaPod and DJI Osmo Action. So now this thing, I don't even have room in the frame for this thing. Anyway, okay, so it comes apart and it's in two pieces. This part you can put the camera on this and walk around with this like a stick. It also opens up this I feel like Batman or Daredevil or something. This opens up into a tripod, which you can set that on. You can also have the stick on it as a tripod. The tripod extends to like 5 feet tall. And then you got this guy here. So I got this for filming my shows is what I got it for. I got it for as a quick, easy, small way to film my programs that was unobtrusive. Having video of my shows not only helps me improve and see where I can do things that I want to do better, or I got to fix that, or that doesn't look right, or people are talking and I hear somebody saying something. So watching myself and watching the audience and see what's good, what's not, and then improving, but also using it for marketing materials. But I'm like, well, I'm already doing that. I'm already filming me at shows. Like, I'm already out with this thing. maybe I should hit up some vlog content, show you where I'm at, what I'm doing, and I thought that might be really cool, really valuable. So you guys tell me whether or not you would be into that. I also have this guy, which I can wear like this. So whenever I'm doing close-up magic, I can just wear the camera on my neck and it shows my hand. It's like first-person view in a video game. You can see everything that I'm doing. I thought that might be pretty cool to have that. Of course, if I'm reviewing a product or if something's going to flash or be revealed that I don't think should be some kind of marketed effect or something, of course, I would not let that part of the video show, maybe blur it out or something. But I wanted to know what you guys thought, because I thought that would be like, why not? Why not do that? It would also be easier to create because I'm already have all that stuff with me. I'm already doing the show. So, what else? Also, channel at 530 plus subs. Wow, that's awesome. A bit of a teaser for the movie. The main character is a Mando. Ah, nice. I'm trying to publish a magic effect. Any advice? Do your research. Make sure that it hasn't been done anywhere else before. The Facebook, the Facebook groups SME Talk Magic is a really good place to go, hey, look, I have this idea. I want to see if anything like this has been done before. You don't have to tell the method necessarily, but some people will go, oh, yeah, this or this part, or, oh, I invented this part of this, but maybe I can tell you. Posting that up on the SME Talk Magic forum saying, hey, has this been invented anywhere else before? Does anybody know? I want to make sure I'm giving proper credit, or if I'm reinventing the wheel or whatever. There's a lot of really knowledgeable people on there that will tell you. So that's the first step, is to do that. I haven't published any of my own effects, but I know that, making sure you're doing proper crediting will keep you in good faith with the rest of the magic community at large. So that would be my first step. And then there's a lot of things you could do self-publishing. I know Mago Knox and Luis Zavaleta from I think they're from Brazil. I want to say. I hope I'm not messing that up. But they both self-published their effects on Penguin. Right? They filmed them themselves, published them on Penguin. Danny Goldsmith, he produced his own video, filmed it, edited it, and put it on Gumroad, and then just tells people about it through social media. Got a hold of me, asked me to review it. You don't need to go through a major publisher. You can, or you could try to, but in the age of self-publishing in the internet that we're in now, you don't necessarily need to go that route. So I would recommend, Danny's on the Magic Minute Discord. You could hit him up maybe and ask him for advice. He might be somebody who could tell you how Gumroad works, or if he thinks that's a fruitful path to go down. And then Mago Knox and Luis Zavaleta, I think, are also on there. So there might be people to reach out to. Oh, yeah, of course, I've got to plug all my stuff. Thank you, It. This channel only exists, and I can only put as much time into it right now, especially as that I can. That makes financial sense. I couldn't, for instance, I couldn't give up a show to film a block of videos and edit them and then put them up. Right? There's a constant struggle between how I make content for this channel and how regularly and consistently I can make content for this channel, and how much I earn from the channel. It's just a dollars and cents thing that I have to make those decisions. If I can say, no, I don't need to take this gig this month, so that I can focus on just creating a bunch of content. So your support goes a long way towards helping me create more content, being able to say, no, I actually don't need to take this extra gig this month, or no, I can clear some of my schedule out and work on content. So those kinds of things, and then also purchase stuff like this. This is a business. This is actually from my magic business, but things like this that enable me the tools that I need to create new stories. I need money for that. So it's an ugly thing, and I don't like coming in here and with my hand in my my hat in my hand and going, hey, please. But if I have a Patreon account. I'm also a YouTube page, or what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody else knows it but me. I'm a YouTuber, and you can either submit tips, or if you find the content valuable, you can join as a channel member, which it is. And there's a lot of different ways to get a lot of extra cool content or early access to content, and it helps me out and helps the channel out. So please consider, if you're into it and you can, buying me a coffee. All right, and I'll get off my thing. I won't talk about it anymore. But thanks for listening. And thank you for helping me with that. It doesn't come naturally for me to talk about that kind of stuff, and I hope I'm not alienating everybody by having to talk about it. Moon Eater, I lost my motivation for practicing magic, so I'm sure watching you enjoy what you will do will bring the motivation back. Well, I hope so. Yeah, magic can be. It's a different perspective for a professional magician, somebody who like I earn a living doing this. This is how I buy my kids Christmas presents. This is how I pay the electric bill. It's how I put food on the table. It's how I have anything. And so what happens is there's this shift whenever you go from enjoying magic and doing it for your friends and hanging out and just like, hey, yeah, let's do some magic. Let's just be fun and let's have a good time. And then going, look, you're contractually obligated to show up for, like right now, I have about 40 engagements booked between now and December, and more coming in all the time. It's getting really, really busy over here. Every week I've got a couple shows. Very busy. And just as we get further down, October is not like, we're not even to October yet, and October is when it really heats up. For the rest of the year. And yeah, it becomes a contractual obligation to do magic. And I was talking with Scott about this, Scott Wells, in the last live stream, about how if you're not feeling it, you're one day you're magicking and you'd like to do magic, you're hanging out with your friends, you're like, hey, could you do a trick? And you're like, hey man, I'm not really feeling it today, or I'm kind of down, or maybe another time, catch me another time. You can't do that if you're contractually obligated to go somewhere. So like somebody ran over your cat on the way to the show, or you got in a fight with your spouse, or your grandma passes away, God forbid, something like that happens. And then you got to go to work, and you got to be the fun guy in the room, and and your job is to elevate and energize everyone else. Whenever on the inside you are drawing from a well that is running dry, and so that can be really, really tough. And so, I don't know where I'm going with this, but the motivation to do it comes from a deeper place than, you have to draw from a deeper well. And that's why I tell a lot of people, like, are you sure you want to be a professional magician? Like, are you sure you want to do that? It's great. It's a great living. It's a wonderful, fulfilling type of work too, and you make some of the best friends you'll ever have in your whole life doing it. But it can be tough. It can be very tough. Like I spent 3.5 hours on the road to do a show that was only an hour long today. There's a lot of gas money spent. Then, by the time you have to pay for taxes out of that, pay a referral fee. Thank you for the person who sent that to me. And then all the gas mileage and the driving and everything. You're going, man, I don't really have very much left to show for it. So it's tough. It can be tough. There are days where you're just like, oh man, you always love it. You always love it. But there are days where you have to find that switch and flip it pretty hard. Yes, Robert, it is great that I'm busy, and I never come on here to try to go, oh, I got all this work and everything, because y'all saw me last year whenever I had that much, and I'm just over the moon grateful that I am back in a position where I can start to take care of my family again. There's that pride in that work and being able to do something that's productive and helping those you care about. And there's also the joy of performing, of course. And I mean, man, last year was a really rough year for me, emotionally and financially. And I'm I'm just grateful and humbled to have so much work this year, and it makes it really feel like all that struggle it's finally being that I'm finally coming out of it. Knock on wood. So, oh, Robert Ball is here. What's up, Robert? What's up, man? Oh, that was you're the one that said it's great you're busy. Okay, I'm sorry. I crossed that with another comment. What do I think about Russians? They're Russian. I don't have a strong opinion about Russians one way or another. Oh, you're right. You can watch a full show in the member section. That's right. If you're a channel member, you have access to an entire full-length stand-up show, mentalism show that I did for a family. So you should for a graduation party, I think it was. And it was, I think it was a pretty decent show. I think it came out pretty good. So yeah, you can watch a full-length show of mine if you're a member for as little as $2.99 a month. I think it is. Very little. And you also get those cool badges and other things. Thanks. Thank you, I appreciate you, man. Not only your travel time, but also you got to find time to practice. It's true. So that's why a lot of professional magicians, we stick to the magic that we do, right? I mean, there are exceptions. I'll tell you, like my good friend Landon Stark is always innovating and always progressing and always looking for that new cool thing that'll keep him relevant and change it up. And he loves that, and that's awesome. And I love it too, but I don't have the luxury of doing it very much lately. Not that Landon does either, but he also doesn't run a YouTube channel. So Landon's also working his butt off. A lot of the shows I've been getting are referrals from him. So thank you, Landon. And also that means treat your magic friends well, and they will treat you well. So yeah, yeah, practicing is tough. So that what you try to do, and what's his face? Harry Anderson used to talk about this, and God rest his soul. But Harry Anderson, I met him at TAOM a number of years ago, and he said to me that, you don't, like, once you've performed a lot and you see a new trick and you buy the new trick, and like you already have all of the tools to perform the effect, there are some effects that you can perform once you have that level of skill and chops. There are effects that you can just learn and then just go implement them into your show like that night. And it may be like a clutch the pearls thing, but it's true, right? It is better to get a full idea of it and run it down and everything. But at some point, ultimately, you do have to have flight time with the effect. You do have to put that little experimental thing that you want to try somewhere in the rest of a really, really, really good show, and have it well practiced, or at least you better be pretty darn sure that you can perform it well. But you have to have actual flight time with those things. You can't, like, sometimes the only way to do it is to actually test it in front of an audience, see how they respond, see what works, see what doesn't. Maybe this pattern that you had developed for it doesn't really work, right? Doesn't really resonate with people. Maybe it feels a little bit too predictable, maybe whatever. But you really only get those things whenever you get the sounding board of the audience. So yeah, it can. Yeah, but you can perform things after you have the chops. So you can go, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that, right? Like say, like ambitious card, right? Like look at it from the context of an ambitious card effect, right? You learn the pop-up move, right? Okay, now you know the pop-up move. You have an ambitious routine that's really solid, really good. Is a tight like 2.5 minutes. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, I'll try the pop-up move in there. I can put it right between this and right between that. So even if the pop-up move is gonna, the rest of the routine will hold it up, or the rest of the show will hold it up, or that whatever. So you can kind of approach, the real actual flight time of a show or of a new trick with that. But as far as new effects, I wish I could add more. And I'm looking at it right now. I'm kind of going, some of these things that I'm doing are a little bit stale or a little bit. So what can I do to spice things up and maybe look at some new effects? So I am looking at some new stuff right now. I'm looking at stuff from Theory 11. I am looking at the How to Control Minds video or thing, because that looks like it might have some cool nuggets in there. I'm thinking about doing a ring wallet watch routine again. I haven't done that in a long time. I built my own custom set a while ago, and I think that's just a solidly, beautifully classic Tommy Wonder, just plot and wonderful thing. If you don't know about the ring wallet watch, go look up Tommy Wonder ring wallet watch, and you will be blown away. And no, you can't buy it. It was specifically made for Tommy. There are other versions you can do, but that one you can't. Night Court. That's right. Night Court. Harry the Hat. Cheers. He was on Cheers too. Is it fun to do a magic job? Yes. I love my job. You know what I get to do? You know what I get to do for a living? I get to go meet people and spend time with them on one of their most special days. I'm an honored guest at some of the most important moments of some people's lives, right? Weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, birthday parties, and it doesn't matter. It could be adult or kid, right? These are, I helped a friend of mine propose to his now wife with magic. It is a special gift and privilege to be a magician, and it's something I am very, very proud of and that I love. I was given a gift to give other people a gift, and what a wonderful thing. I feel like my job actually means something, like I affect people's lives in a positive way. Everywhere I go, people are happy to see me. I mean, how is that not fulfilling? So yes, it is fun being a magician. It is very fun to be a magician. Hey, see you later, Justin. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. I really appreciate you. Keep working hard. The hard work pays off. Just keep going. So I'm expecting a pizza at any point. I don't know, it should be here pretty soon. Let me go consult my tablet. Because I should have a pizza like here already. I don't know what's going. Thank you for your Papa Track your order. I got to Papa Track my order. It's preparing. Okay, I didn't miss it. It's not sitting on my doorstep getting cold. Oh, pizza time. Whenever the pizza gets here, I am probably going to close the stream down because it's gross to watch somebody eat. I dare you to tell the pizza guy something. What should I tell the pizza guy? Justin is working hard being a thespian. A thespian. It's good stuff. The best magicians are actors playing the part of a magician, right? Isn't that the classic phrase? It's true, though. It really is. You really got to believe it. You really got to sell it. Eternal chaos comes from the chocolate rain, you guys. Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. A baby boy. Okay. Are you guys hearing that if I do this? Yeah, cool. I lost people. People are signing off. They're like, "Did you make your hair vanish?" I gave myself a shave today. That's the other thing, is that people think that being bald with a beard is easy. That I just roll out of bed looking like this. No, this takes work, man. I got to shave my head every 2 days, and I got to shave my beard. I really should trim everything every day. but at least every other day. So man, it's rough, man. It's rough. So yeah, I shaved it because I had a show today, and I wanted to make it look all nice. So you're seeing this freshly shaved. I've only been had my head shaved for like maybe 5, 6 hours. So I haven't had time for the little hairs to come back yet. Good night, Justin. It was awesome to see you, man. Thanks for coming. There's a free fair coming to my town soon. So, by the way, if anybody's watching this during TAOM is going on right now. I called my friend Corey Cranfill today, and he goes, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Burleson." And he goes, "What are you doing in Burleson?" And I was like, "I'm working." He's like, "You're not going to TAOM?" I was like, "No, I'm working all weekend." That's what. Good night, Black Magic. Thanks for coming out, man. There's a free fair coming to my town soon. I don't. What's the opportunity? I'm not sure I get that. Yeah. So anybody who's watching from TAOM or watches this later at TAOM, sorry I'm missing you guys. There's a heck of a lot of talent there today, and I know I'm just missing everybody from it. It's Brian Brushwood is there doing some stuff, and heaps load of other people, but Brian was one that comes off the top of my head. Hey, I don't know, Justin. The fare that you might get from a free fare may not be fair. Yeah, I don't know if that made sense. Josh, that's awesome. Booking a show at a wedding. Those are right on, dude. That's awesome. If you want, I've done a lot of weddings, so if you want any advice or pointers, please hit me up on Discord and we can talk more about it there, and I can maybe give you some pointers or some traps to avoid. Night. I'll see you later. Oh boy. Why is it taking so long for my pizza to prepare? Why does it take? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna go check my doorstep and see maybe this is wrong. I'll be right back, guys. Do 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 do. Nope, it's just taking a long time to make, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's just taking a long time. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since like noon. It's 10 o'clock now. I'm very hungry. That's the other thing. Always bring snacks with you. And that's something Landon's really great about. I suck at it, but having things that'll stay in the car pretty good, like granola bars or whatever, having snacks in your car, and also if you can get it like a mini fridge or something, like that's the dream. I might add that, or a cooler or something. But yeah, traveling around a lot and not having emergency toilet. I know it sounds gross and terrible, but it's true. Something Landon was talking about as well, which I had not thought about, but that's a great tip, Landon. Thankfully, he hasn't had to use it either, I don't think, but it's good. Sometimes you can't find a bathroom. You're, wherever you are, you're miles out from anywhere that's open or open to the public, and you can't find a restroom. That can be a problem. The other thing is food, right? Having something to eat. You can't be if your tummy's going and you're dehydrated, especially in this Texas summer. It was 100 degrees today again. Having stuff to eat and drink and taking care of emergencies if they happen. Better be prepared, I mean, I was like, again, I drove in like nearly 2 hours out to Burleson, which is quite a ways. It's not the farthest I've had to drive for a magic show either. So, yeah, having that stuff is good. I should have had some snacks or something to eat. Um, I order pizza just to do extreme burn for the driver. That's cool. That's cool. While he enjoys his pizza, I will enjoy my ramen. Well, yeah, but Moon Eater, it's probably better ramen than what we have here. Oh, there's something called Shin Black, I think it's called, that I really like. It comes with like two different soup bases and dried mushrooms and other assorted vegetables and a really high quality noodle. And man, it is the Rolls Royce of ramen of what I can find here. It's expensive. Like you wouldn't think like ramen's expensive. It's expensive ramen, like instant ramen. I don't know if I have any left, but otherwise I'll grab it and show you. But it looks and it tastes amazing. Hot mic, hot mic, hot mic. I made a nice ribeye with a cherry Coke. Thanks, smart speaker. I will. Yeah, well, ribeye would be nice. I used to work as a magician at a nice steakhouse, and that was part of my fee was getting a steak every night. that was great. Oh my gosh. I was like, here you go. How do you want it? King's butter. Medium rare King's butter all the way. Yeah, I missed that. That was good times. Good times since the classics hits the 70s, 80s, and today, you know. Yeah, I don't know what's taking my freaking pizza so long. So hungry. Oh, it's on its way. Yahoo! It's on its way. It's on its way. I just got a note. So I'm gonna get a knock on that door any second now, and then I'm gonna have to go. So let's go ahead and just close down the stream for now. Guys, it was so fun to hang out with y'all. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. I haven't done a Friday live stream in forever. Hopefully I can come back to doing these. I might have to change the day. I was going to do Tuesdays, but Tuesdays aren't going to work anymore because I am contracted out with a company to do like every Tuesday and Thursday from now until December. So I'm not going to be able to do that. So maybe a Monday night, which seems like a crummy night to do it, or a Sunday night. I don't know. Again, if you're in the Discord, maybe we can chat about it. We can find a new date and time that'll work, or day and time that'll work better for everybody. Maybe midday on a weekend might work. And then I also want your feedback on this. If you think I should start creating some vlogging content following the life of a professional magician. I don't expect a family blog. I'm not going to go, here's my kids. Today we went to Chuck E. Cheese. Today, yeah, we do that stuff, but I don't think that's the stuff that you guys are really wanting to see, but you might want to see the actual magic stuff. So show you some of the good stuff and behind the scenes things. So let me know what you think. And if you have any comments or questions or suggestions for anything you'd like to see on the channel, an episode on a particular topic or question you want me to answer, I adore those and I need those. Please leave a comment and let me know, or hit me up on Discord. Guys, y'all are the best. I love you. I miss you. I'm working really hard to be on as much as I can. So no, I'm thinking about you guys. I'm not forgetting about you. I miss you, and we're gonna get back into a beat here. Okay. Good night for now. See you later. I'm gonna eat some pizza.